Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So I finally received my first Jo Malone perfume. As I told you in my previous video of Jo Malone perfume wish list, I had ordered this on eBay and I think I got a pretty good deal, but that was also because it's only 3/4 full. And I have also used it quite a bit, so it's a little less than 3/4 now. I have made a video on tips on buying perfumes on eBay that I will link in the description below. This is a genuine bottle and the perfume does not smell old or off at all. I will tell you what I think of it in a bit, but first let me tell you the notes. And there is a bit of discrepancy between notes on Fragrantica and on the Jo Malone website, so I will mention both. As per Jo Malone website, the top notes are bluebell, the heart notes are persimmon, and the base notes are white musk. As per Fragrantica, the top notes are bluebell and cloves. Heart is lily of the valley, jasmine, rose hip, and the base is white amber and musk. And although it says bluebell in the notes, please note that bluebells are an endangered species, so no real bluebells have been used. I haven't smelled any real bluebells, so I have to trust their version of it. I did try Penhaligon's bluebell and I will get to that later since I am reviewing Jo Malone's take on it, so I will obviously talk more about it. And also the reason is that Jo Malone is more accessible where I live. I can get samples and that's what I did with this one. If you've seen my video on Jo Malone perfume wish list, you know that this was on my wish list along with a couple others. I will link that video in the description below as well. So I got the Wild Bluebell sample and I have tried it for a few weeks and I really liked it, and that's why I decided to get it. I have been wearing this one for a little more than a week and now here's what I think. It is definitely a daytime fragrance. Unless it's a very hot evening, I wouldn't wear it in the evening. It's quite easy to wear, especially to work. It's very inoffensive, very light and airy. A bit watery and cooling as well. It's a very linear, straightforward fragrance. What you smell in the beginning is what you get till the end. It does smell a little bit like Lily of the Valley, although it's not mentioned in the notes on the Jo Malone website, like I mentioned. It smells quite green and fresh, although it's not fresh in a very citrusy way, but more in an aquatic way. And it's quite different from the florals that I've smelled. And if you've seen my collection, I mostly have the heavy white florals and I don't have too many light florals. And most of them are either the typical white florals or rose smells that I like. So I found this one to be very unique and that's why I bought it. And it smells quite different and nice. However, it is a very light fragrance. Now, I did think that about Jo Malone fragrance. A lot of people have talked about it. When I sampled it, I thought I could smell it on my skin and it does last quite long on the skin, but it is very light and it disappears very quickly. And so I have to keep reapplying, which I really hate. I don't mind reapplying maybe twice a day, once in the morning and once late in the afternoon. But every 2 hours I think is a bit much. And not only it's a hassle, but it's also expensive if you're paying full price of this perfume. So I'm not sure if it's really worth it in the long run. Another thing for me personally is that I have to spray quite a lot of it to make it strong enough for me to even smell it. So it's not only that it disappears quickly, but it also doesn't smell strong enough for me to get whiffs of it throughout the day unless I spray a lot. And when I do that, it smells very chemically, almost like a room freshener, and it kind of gives me allergies. It starts bothering my nose and I feel like I'm gonna get a cold. So it's almost like someone sprayed a room freshener close to my face. Now I'm sure for the price they charge, Jo Malone will be using fine ingredients and nothing's gonna harm me like a room freshener would, but the reaction that I have to it is still bothersome and uncomfortable. It does last a few hours on the skin though. In comparison, the Penhaligon's take on Bluebell, which is also the name of their fragrance, is more complex and strong. I did not take away a sample of it, but I have sprayed it on me in the store and it lasted all day and kept on developing into a very captivating and really beautiful fragrance, and which is what I like about fragrances. I like them to develop and, do their thing and remind me that they're there the whole day and, change over time. It's a very green and woody fragrance, very pretty. But since I haven't sampled it extensively, I'm not making any recommendations as I don't know it that well yet. However, Jo Malone's Bluebell is a bit disappointing, but I haven't written it off completely yet. Maybe it's supposed to be layered with another Jo Malone fragrance, because I know they have this concept of layering, and maybe then it becomes more interesting. But in that case, I think they should price their perfumes a bit more reasonably, or at least have sales every now and then, so we can buy a few and layer them and make them work for us. Anyway, I'm still keen on their wood sage and sea salt, and may get that soon. I think it might pair well with Wild Bluebell, and maybe I'll get something from them from their intense cologne line for fall and winter. So that was my review of Jo Malone Wild Bluebell. Let me know what you think of the fragrance, and if you can compare it with Van Hanigan's Bluebell, let me know which one you like more in the comments below. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.